All right, Cancers. I was sitting over here preparing for your reading, and messages are just starting to come through. So I just decided to go ahead and hop on camera and start talking to you guys as I'm still grabbing my decks. What I'm picking up immediately around your energy, it looks like there's a conversation that's being had. Someone is talking to their sibling, whether it's a sister or a brother, but I'm picking up someone talking to a sibling about you. I also feel that there is some sort of spying that's going on when it comes to you, meaning I feel like there's multiple people spying on you. It feels like people that you may have dealt with in the past, but maybe even new people too. I just feel like there's something here around you being watched, and not just by one person. I'm getting here something around a car. Some of you may be, we got car here. Some of you may be getting a car or looking to buy a car. I'm also picking up travel, but there's something about summer season. Some of you may be traveling in the summer. I'm being guided to go back to this phone call though. This could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or someone that has earth in their chart, but there's a conversation that's being had when it comes to you. I want to see more about that conversation. Yeah, someone is overthinking. You got here, thinking, contemplating. Someone is overthinking, so they go to a brother or a sister. It feels like a sister though. Yeah, it feels like a sister, like someone talks to their sister about you because they're overthinking. I don't know what they're overthinking, but there's something to do with overthinking when it comes to you. Oh, because look, we got here over it. I feel like this is a situation, and that's probably where the spying is coming in too, because your energy is this 10 of swords. You are over it, and that's the energy that you're in. So I feel like this person's thoughts, I feel like what they're thinking when it comes to you is valid, because you are in some sort of headspace where you are feeling over it, especially with the 10 swords, meaning there's been multiple issues that you've experienced, and this was like the final straw. Something around a particular situation was like the final straw, the 10 swords. It was that 10 sword, and you're in this energy where you're like over it, you're done. And someone is worried about that, and I feel like they should be worried, because with your energy being in this 10 swords, it's definitely that. But despite you being over it, I'm not seeing you being down for the count, because you're coming in with the Page of Wands energy. You're coming in being more focused. You're coming in looking ahead with the 3 of Wands. Looking ahead meaning, remember I said traveling. There's something about spring, summer, self-love. It's like selfish is going to look good on you, being selfish. And that's the energy that I'm picking up for you, where you're like, you're over it and you're going to be all about yourself. I do want to say that I'm also getting here someone, not everyone, so don't take it if it doesn't resonate with you, but I feel like someone is in this energy of feeling cold, feeling like no one can get to you, like protective. That's the word. Someone is protecting themselves. That's what I'm picking up. And it's like not allowing anything that's toxic or anything that's troublesome. It's like you're protecting your energy. And that's where it's like, I'm done. I'm not dealing with certain things. And like I said, this is actually going to look good on you, because I'm seeing travel. I'm seeing some of you may be traveling solo. I'm seeing expansion. There's some sort of idea that's going to spark like energy in you to do something. So you're not going to be laying here down and out forever. I feel like you're going to pick up your swords, pick up yourself, and you're going to start doing things that are more self-centered. That's why I was picking up selfish. See, no love given. See, this is the energy that you're in. You're not giving love, because look, or receive. If it's not reciprocated, if you haven't gotten it in return, That's where that selfish energy. I'm not giving to anything that's not filling me up. That's what I'm giving here with you. You're not giving to situations or people that drain you. Because look, that's what's been happening in this 10 source energy. Drained. And it led to you being over it. But you being over it is actually good, because you're going to pour the energy back into yourself. So yeah, like I was telling you guys earlier though, whoever is talking about you to a sister, because it feels like a sibling, but definitely a sister, or someone that's like a sister, it's like they're worried that you are over it. And the way that it's looking with that 10 swords, your energy does look over it. We got here a seducer. So that's who is, there's something here about, maybe this is like a playboy or a playgirl, but there's something here about someone, look, see, blocked on social media. There's something here about this person that may be seductive, charming, alluring, but you are over it, and they can feel that. They can feel that blocked energy, because look, emotional labor, one-sided. That's what you're over. That's what I was talking about, giving to certain things, because it was an emotional labor. You were emotionally invested, and now you're cold. Now you're aloof, distant, protective. And again, I don't feel like the energy that you're in is bad, seeing as though where it's actually going to take you. See, karmics, I told you, more than one karmic. I told you there's like people watching you, and that's what you're over. You're over dealing with these karmics, and that goes back to these 10 swords. You may have dealt with 10 karmics, right? But it's just illustrating or pointing to the fact that you've dealt with a lot of karmic energies, a lot of karmic situations, people, and that's what you're over. And that's why selfish is going to look good on you. Self-love is going to look good on you, because even though right now you're in this 10 source energy, you're not going to stay there. I'm seeing you shifting that energy. So this person is over here talking to like I said, a sibling about you. They can feel that block. Let's pull more slightly into their energy, because I know you're over it, but they're coming up in your energy. What are they coming up in your energy for, this person? They want to speak the truth. That's why they're talking to someone, because they feel the energy blocked. And so this person is talking to someone. It looks like they're trying to get advice on what to say to you, on how to speak some sort of truth to you. That's why they're coming up. They're talking to someone looking for information. Yeah, because see, this person is guarded from past issues. That's why you got this emotional labor. That's why it's been one-sided. So it feels like it could be flipping here, because initially with the emotional labor, you were open. You must have been open, but they were guarded from past issues. But there's something that happened in this connection to now where you're over it, and you're the one that's being guarded. You're the one coming in, being more selective and protective of your energy and your space. Yeah, something could have felt fast here. But yeah, they're talking to this person. Let's see what this person is saying about you. Like the conversation, the advice, the relative that's giving advice. What are they saying when it comes to the situation? What are they saying when it comes to the situation here? Self-care. Wow. And we kept talking about that, and self-care. So whoever this person is that they're talking to, look, taking for granted, use and abuse. I don't know, it seems like the person that they're talking to seems to be, it seems like someone that's wise. They may even wear a turban on their head. I feel like the person that they talk to is older than them. It's like an older sibling. And I feel like this older sibling seems to come across as being wise. Someone that's smart. I feel like the older sibling is someone that lives at a distance from them also. They may not live in the same place, but they talk on the phone quite often. But it feels like I'm picking up a sibling that's actually seems to be wise. But I'm also picking up that that's not the only thing that they're talking to the sibling about. I feel like they're talking to the sibling about another situation too. And I feel like this sibling is telling them that they need to take care of themselves also. Because I feel like they're connected to someone that could be petty, jealous, or envious. I feel like this person, they're connected to another person, and that's probably where this stagnation on their part is coming from, because they could be connected to someone who wants material gain from them, especially with the Page of Pentacles being there. And I feel like this sibling is telling them they need to take care of themselves also, because whoever they're connected to could be using them or taking them for granted. But you see how this is mirroring? It's like they were dealing with someone that was using them and taking them for granted, and you're starting to feel used, or you're starting to feel taken for granted, or feeling like this is too much emotional labor for you. So you are done, and they're having a conversation about their life. They're also having a conversation about you, and the sibling, like I said, seems to be acknowledging the energy that you're in. Tell me more about this sibling acknowledging your energy. Yeah, see, I gave my power away. And look, see, vacation. Does this sibling know you? Because we talked about you going on vacation. How does this sibling know you? I feel like this sibling knows you in like a deep way. I apologize for that noise. Hold on. Yeah, it feels like this sister knows you some way, somehow. I don't know how, but I feel like whoever this person is, they know you. They know a lot about you. Rather you know them, they know you. And I told you guys earlier, there was a lot of spying going on. People looking into you or checking on you, knowing about you. Because it even says here, more than one karmic. So I just feel like you're being watched. But there's something about this sibling that seems to know a lot about you. So I don't know, but the conversation is being had about their life with you and something going on with another person. But I feel like whoever this person is, I don't know, it feels like a respectable person and seems to have some sort of respect when it comes to you. So let's see what's going to happen over here before we move on. What's going to happen with this situation? Because I'm seeing you being over it and them trying to gather some sort of courage and insight from their sibling to speak the truth to you. Yeah, see, I told you this is a family member. So what's going to happen? I'm not seeing them come towards you, because remember we saw a lot of I told y'all, stalking. This is confirming it. Stalking, following, watching. I'm telling you, this is a family member that watches you or knows about you. But what's going to happen in this situation? I'm not seeing any movement. I'm just seeing here overthinking and talking to this sibling about you, trying to find some sort of like compromise or come to some sort of compromise or agreement or conclusion with you. Yeah, because see, we got here meditation. I feel like this person is trying to create some sort of peace in their life, because I'm picking up something around a storm. Like there's something here like a storm or tornado. There's something going on in this person's life that feels like it's chaos, but they're not trying to let it be shown. It's like, you know how if you're dealing with something that's very like troublesome, it's like, I don't want it to blow up. I don't want it to be worse. I don't want it to be seen as being bad. Meaning that they got something going on in their life that they don't want to be bigger than what it is. I don't know. It's just something about like I'm picking up within their life. You can't see it though. It's like there's some sort of storm in their life that you can't see. And they're trying to remain peaceful in the midst of that storm. Because it's like, maybe this could be an example of someone that's going through like a divorce or a breakup with someone. And they're trying to keep the peace in the process. And they don't want it to blow up, and they don't want it to get out. And then they're talking to someone because it could be conflicting with the connection with you. I told you guys, I kept feeling storm, weather. That's what I was feeling in this energy over here. See, I don't want it to blow up. I'm trying to keep the peace. Because they're trying to come to some sort of agreement, some sort of settlement with that person. So I feel like here, I'm not seeing any movement when it comes to you. It feels like I'm trying to control or contain something that could potentially be big. Let's see what's going on with you, though, in this energy as you're moving forward. Tell me more about the viewer. I'm getting here a lot of energy around work for you guys. Something's starting. There's something that's going to be starting when it comes to you. Like your energy It's small, but your energy to do something is going to pick up. Oh, wow. Then you move on. See, look, over it. You are so over it. We see it twice coming in. Over it, and then right here again, over it. I feel like you being in this energy of being, you know what you're over? You're over 10 of Wands. You're over stressful things. Things that are a burden. But moving forward for you, even though you're going to be busy, you're still going to be struggling. Why is that? Oh, look at all the wands coming in. You got the Page of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and 8 of Wands. Because something comes your way. There's something here. You're going to be busy. I will tell you that. But this busy is going to be, it's going to pick up. It's like you're going to do something. You're going to start seeing results in what you're doing. And then you're going to become overwhelmed by it. You're going to become overwhelmed by the results. And you're going to be busy. Because it's going to take off faster than you expected. Something you start and put out there is going to take off. And you're going to feel overwhelmed and stressed out. I want to say it's not necessarily, well, I don't see any pentacles. Oh, we got the Lover showing up. Yeah, see, I told you, see, work. There go the 3 of Pentacles there. But there's something that you're going to work on that's going to take off. And you're going to be really busy. It's going to surprise you with how fast it takes off. You're going to be stressed out about it. But I want to say it doesn't feel like a bad stress, because even though you may not have been prepared for it to take off, I feel like you're still going to be seeing results though. So let's say you start some sort of product, or you start some sort of class. Not a class. Well, yeah, you could teach a class, or you could go to a class, and you know, you're just going to be busy, but you're going to see results as a result of whatever it is that you're doing. If you start a product, it's going to take off, but it's going to take off to where you're going to feel like you can't handle it because you weren't expecting so many people to be interested in it. But when it comes to people reaching out to you, trying to talk to you, I'm just getting here not even answering the phone. I'm getting here blocking. You may block someone. And I'm getting here, yeah, it's full steam ahead for you. There's something about your energy, though, that feels kind of, I don't know, it just feels different. I feel like you're going to be in a different space. You feel different. See, look, make a vision board. It says progress. You're going to be focusing on your vision. What else for the viewer? Your energy feels different, though. I want to say I'm feeling a little bit concerned about the energy, too. Because it feels like headstrong. It feels like being let down. And how do I say this? It's like you were let down, and you're taking that let down energy and you're using it to cope. It's like using anger for fuel. That's what it feels like. That's why all that fire came in. Now it makes sense. That's where all that fire energy was coming in. It's like you're using fire for fuel. But I feel like it starts out with the Ace of Cups. It starts out coming from a loving place, but the further along in the journey for you, it feels like it becomes overwhelming. And it becomes overwhelming because it was built off of fire. It was built off of anger. It was built off of being over it. So yeah, see, waking up early. So there's that Page of Wands, feeling motivated, feeling inspired, taking action, doing things, seeing results, and then becoming overwhelmed because you're waking up. Because see, you're in this energy, feeling down and out, betrayed, feeling over it. But then you move into the Page of Wands energy, feeling like, oh, let me get up early. Let me start focusing on my project. Let me focus on my vision. And then doing something, seeing results, and then becoming overwhelmed because it takes off faster than you expected. Because it was built off of being over it. It was built off of pain being turned into fuel and not really sitting with that pain. You could have felt like, I'm tired of sitting with the pain. And so you were using that to start building. And then we got here, yep, see, setting boundaries. This is you saying, nope. Setting boundaries in your life is a great way to put yourself first. This is where you're at. It's like, that's what I'm saying here. Over it, nope, no one having access to me. I'm not picking up the phone, blocking, not talking. And then we got here, hydrate. So all that busy work that you're doing, some of you may be feeling hydrated because the way that is showing that you're taking care of yourself, you could be doing certain things to take care of yourself while omitting other things that you may need to be doing as well. So get outdoors, never get so busy. See, getting busy. It says never get so busy that you forget to enjoy the outdoors. And that's what I'm seeing here. Getting so busy that you're not taking care of yourself, not hydrating yourself, not getting fresh air. And yeah, see, taking a vacation. I feel like whoever this energy is for, you're going to need one with the way that you're going to be moving, because things are going to pick up for you. All right, so let's go ahead and close out with a final message for you. I thought I had something. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Let's get a final message with this deck. What's the final message for the viewer? Pause and reflect. See, pause and reflect. And that's what I was saying about jumping into something and not really sitting with it. You're using that anger for fury rather than pausing and reflecting on the situation, because maybe you're over it and you don't want to deal with it, but you're being advised to pause and reflect. It says take a moment to step back from your current situation and carefully consider your actions, experiences, and progresses, and make necessary adjustments for better decision making going forward. All right, catch you in the next reading. Bye.